All right, so I found this on Canva. It was free. I just downloaded it and printed it out. So if anyone is wanting to look for some templates, whether it's for a calendar or you trying to map out your year or just set goals, Canva comes in clutch, and a lot of their templates are free. So you just go on there, choose which one you want, and then print it out. I really don't need anything fancy. I just need to get straight down to business. And then I think I'm going to laminate this and put it somewhere on my desk so that I am reminded of what my focus should be for the new year, so that I'm not slacking, because I'm not gonna lie, this year I'm not gonna say I was lazy. I was just kind of burnt out and then spiraling in that burnout. And I really didn't have anything to motivate me to get up and carry on the same work ethic that I'm used to. And while I was setting up to film this video, it's kind of funny, but I found this sticky note that my daughter wrote, because sometimes she likes to sit at my desk. And it says, "Money is not everything," with a capital N-O-T. I'm not quite sure if she saw this somewhere, or, you know, this just came straight from her little mind. But I think I'm going to leave it here because it's a good reminder that money is not everything. But providing for my kids is everything, and living a comfortable, safe, stable life is everything. And I know that I need money to do that, but money is not my life, and I don't want money to ever take over my life ever again. You guys know I laid down Instagram, not because I wanted to, but because I was really feeling like God was telling me to lay it down and sacrifice that for him. And no matter how hard, you know, I tried to run from it and tell myself that this was not, you know, discernment or what I was discerning, it always came down to me needing to lay it down, and it was due to ego that I didn't want to do it. But I did lose a bit of money, but I did not want to listen to the divine because of that, because of the popularity and the money, and oh, I worked so hard for this. But I will say literally God has provided, even though I lost that part of my income, and he will continue to provide. I know my mind is going to be blown in 2024, which this says 2023. That is not right, child. 2024. So this one, I printed out this one because it has a little mantra. So it says, "My mantra of the year." And y'all know I love me some Matthew 6:25. And I will put the verse up on the screen. But basically, it's like, you're worth more than the birds. What is worrying going to do for you? Worrying is not going to add to your life. You cannot extend your life through worrying. In fact, that's probably going to do the complete opposite. The birds do not harvest. They don't reap. They just are. The birds just are, and the birds just do, but yet they are provided for, and they have all of their needs. And I found myself clinging to this throughout this year, because it has been a year, but the year is almost over, and I am in love with all of the lessons that I've learned in 2023. Like, your girl's a whole homeowner. Never thought I would see this day as a single woman, because I assumed that I would just wait for my husband, but we're, you know, that's not really working out. So, yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't need a husband. I absolutely do. But I didn't need a husband for, the vision that I had in my mind. And that's all this is going to be my vision. If I can see it, and if God gives me the vision, I know I have the provision. I just have to walk towards it. I just have to do my job, be disciplined, consistent, walk towards that vision, and I will figure it out on the way. So my mantra of the year is, I am worth more than the birds, because I am. Sorry for the bird lovers out there. If I could spell. And I'm gonna carry that bad boy into 2024 with me. So like I was saying, most of these are going to be financial, if not all of them, and it had 2 pages to this, but I think I'm going to just stop it at number 4 because I don't want to go in with goal paralysis because I have way too many goals to focus on. And I'm going to keep these in order. So the way that I am going to do it is that I cannot skip to number 2 until number 1 is completed. And number 1 is going to be my student loan. So I want to pay off my last student loan. Y'all don't laugh at my handwriting. Last student loan. And the balance right now on that is $5,400 something dollars. I'm supposed to get a brand payment in which I want to get it down to like $2,900. So I think that is doable for me to start with and say that the starting balance will be $2,900 for 2024. And this sucks because this was the bigger one of the 2 that I had reopened, but I'm making it number 1 because it needs to be the number 1 priority for me, and that's going to be the one thing that causes the most stress for me and disappointment. And so I need to get this one paid off, and then once I get Big Mama paid off, then I can go to the rest of my goals. So goal number 2 is going to be paying off my city cards. I have 2 city cards and I need to pay them off because the intro period ends in like June of 2024. And I have not been able to do much with these this last quarter of the year because I had some home repairs and I've been trying to go hard on my student loans. And so I need to get back on these, obviously, because I don't want to be paying for the interest once the intro period ends. So the first loan is at $1,641 and the second one is at $3,196. And let me see, $1,641 plus $3,196. So I'm at $4,837. It will be clutch if I get that $1,641 paid off by January 2024. That is me like really stretching it. But it would be great to have that one paid off, and so I can just focus on 1 student loan and 1 credit card. But I think I'm just needing to put the majority of extra money towards my student loan. So we're just going to say that the starting balance is pretty much close to what it is right now, because I don't anticipate making any bulk payments to this. So what did I say? $4,897. So we'll just say $4,800. Okay, and then these 2 will take care of my business for 2024. Needing to get these cards paid off and then the student loans paid off, which the lowest one will get paid off this month. Hallelujah. But after this, I can celebrate. You guys know I'm always like, whenever you reach a milestone, big or small, please take time to realize that you are in the present right now. You're never going to get this current version of yourself back. You're never going to get the current version of your children back. We all know, like, they grow so fast. And it's important to make memories and have experiences, because your life is an experience and you're not living if you're not creating and making memories and having this experience. And so one thing that I want to do, kind of like home repair revenge, since I have gotten whooped this year, is to start on home improvements that I actually want and am willing to do and pay for. I have had to pay for a new indoor outdoor AC unit, a new garbage disposal, a roof repair. I've had to pay for plumbing. I had to pay for a new hot water tank, all of that stuff that I did not want to do. But obviously I had and was forced to do it because it was blowing up my home. And so I am so excited to finally get started on home repairs, or improvements, I should say. So the first thing I'm going to do is redo the kids' bathroom. I think I want to start with that first because it is a smaller bathroom, and so I just feel like I need to get my feet wet when it comes to these home repairs. First and foremost, figure out what my style is, and you know, what it is that I want to do. And it's got to get done regardless, because I don't want to say I didn't do a good job when looking at the homes, but it just wasn't important to me. I was excited to get out of my duplex, and honestly, it didn't bother me. I was like, I'll just get it fixed later. But the cabinets are old. I mean, they just slapped some paint on them. They have a lot of water damage, not much storage at all. They're old. The countertops are old, and it just needs to be replaced. It's not going to make it, you know, a few more years without looking horrible. And this bathroom actually flooded, and so it has some damage to what do they call that? The crown molding. I don't know what it's called, y'all, but the little white strip that's on the wall, it'll come to me in a minute, but that has some damage to it as well, and it's causing us to have silverfish because they like that wetness to it. So I just need a new toilet. We need a new vanity. I might as well replace the mirror too, and I'm thinking that I want to get it painted. I did, through all the repairs, form a really good connection with a contractor, so that's the good thing. He is priced fairly, and I would just love to support him and his family. So that is what I'm going to do. Home improvements. I'm so excited. I keep going through Pinterest to kind of get, you know, some inspiration to motivate me to continue bulldozing through my debts so that I can get started with this bathroom. So we're going to do a bathroom remodel. I'm not touching the floors. Oh well. And then I'm not going to add it on here, but I do want to get to a point where, you know, God can do anything, first and foremost. Let me say that. I'm saying I don't want to add it on here. I might, because God can do anything. You know, this could be my best year yet, and I need to get the kitchen, the cabinetry, as well as the countertops redone. That it's done for. It's done for. You can see from the video, it is lifting and the sink is leaking, so it is causing like the sealant to come off, and I'm scared it's just gonna like plop in. And during the kitchen remodel, I need a new dishwasher because the dishwasher is old. It just needs to be replaced, you know. It's old. I'm sure they've had it for years, and I'm not putting my dishes in it. So that is on my wish list, getting the countertops and the cabinetry replaced in the kitchen as well. And my kitchen is not very big, so hopefully it does not cost that much, but that's got to get done too, because once again, it's just old cabinets that were reused and painted over. And I'm going to add it on here just because I want to see it visually. Kitchen cabinetry. Sometimes, y'all, I will go into Lowe's and look through the section that has like the bathroom vanities and the countertops, like the quartz. My goal is to get quartz. Just through my research, it looks like that's going to be the best bang for my buck as far as quality. So kitchen cabinetry and what did I say? Countertops. I cannot wait to get to this. Oh my gosh, y'all, I really cannot wait to get to this. Pray for me because I really want to get this done. I really want to get this done so I can get to the home improvements. But I'll go to Lowe's and just dream. And like, even if you don't have a home yet, just to get yourself excited and to just let your mind go to those places so that you can visualize and find opportunities and things to help get yourself to that vision. Go and just go through Lowe's or Home Depot, through the home section where you see these stoves and the dishwashers and the cabinetry and the countertops. I even went to a countertop store where you just walk through and see, you know, the marble and the quartz and everything, and it just does something to you. It puts you in a whole totally different mind space, you know. Instead of you telling yourself what you can't do, you start to visualize and see yourself, you know, in this vision having the things that you told yourself that you couldn't have. And it just opens you up to a new reality, you know, that you can have it. If you are willing to be disciplined, be patient, and put in the work, you can have it, and you will have it as long as you keep that vision. And so this just helps to keep your vision fresh. I've never had a vision that I did not attain. You know what I'm saying? It may have taken a few years, but I will say, honest to God, the vision that I have always had reoccurring, and not once have I not gotten to that vision. And so I just need to make sure that I'm keeping that imagery in my mind so that I don't go down like a slump like I did this year. Now for goal number 4, I will say I do have to kind of think on this, or did have to kind of think on this. I'm like, well, should it be, you know, business wise or personal or anything like that? But I'm really not motivated by either one of those. And so I'm just not going to make that a goal. I'm not going to make a subscriber amount a goal, or income wise a goal, because I just don't see the point in that. As long as I'm creating, my main goal is creating what I want and being happy with what I am producing and putting out, and how I am being of service to others. Like, I'm good on everything else. So I think for goal number 4, I need to get back to my investments, sis. I need to run back up my investments. We were doing so good. 2022 was my investment year. It was my investing year. I had, you know, a little over 30,000 in savings, and then I was investing about $1,000 a month, and I would really like to get back to that. And so I am going to make goal number 4. I really want it to be centered around my kids, and so I want to get my kids custodial accounts to $5,000 each, which means I need to put $3,000, so $6,000 in total, so $3,000 for both of my kids, back in 2024. So I need to contribute $3,000 in each account for the total year. And then that will get my babies in their custodial accounts to $5,000 each. And so these are my goals, y'all. I am going to pay off my student loan, my last one, get these bad boys out of there. Goodbye. I never want to see them ever again. I'm not reopening anything else ever again. I don't care what Uncle Joe says. Bye. They're gone. So this is going to be paid off. I'm going to be student loan debt free once again. I am going to be credit card debt free once again. I'm going to get these city cards paid off. And then I am going to have the home improvements that I want to start with 2024. My baby's bathroom is going to have a whole new fresh look, and God willing, if I get, you know, this one knocked out as far as their custodial accounts, I can get to my kitchen. And you guys know, like, my main thing was finding a duplex to stay in, which thank God, I feel like the way things are going, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. I needed to learn what I've learned in this home about keeping up a home. And I'm grateful that I have these lessons that I can take into a rental property. But I wanted this home, and I want this home to be a rental property. And so when I'm doing home improvements, it's for me as well, but this home is going to be in my portfolio for prayerfully the rest of my life. And so I need to make sure that my investment is going to be, you know, I'm going to have a ROI, or a return on my investment. And I'm not willing to let someone rent out this home and cabinets are falling apart, or you know, countertops are falling apart and it looks a hot ass mess. And so I'm going to fix up what I need to fix up so that I can comfortably rent it out whenever I am ready to move into something else. And I think that that is going to be the best move for me, because if someone comes in here, it's going to have wear and tear, and I need something that's going to be durable. And what I have right now is already, baby, it's had all the wear and tear it's going to have. So it's going to be a good 2024. I'm excited. I know that I'm going to be taken care of regardless. And I'm kind of in that space where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do all this, but I'm going to do all this, and it always works out. But y'all, leave me down below your main focus for 2024. What goals do you have? What is your vision for the new year? And I will catch you guys in the next one.